Hey ladies, I am 16 weeks today. I am so excited to be 16 weeks because 16 is a big number, and as far as what I've experienced 12 weeks of pregnancy, and I will experience 36 weeks of pregnancy, so I'm definitely a third of the way through the experience, at least. Anyways, this week baby is the size of my mascara tube. I don't have an avocado, and my mascara tube is the same length, so yay. My boobs are more fun. My boobs feel bigger and rounder and heavier. Joe noticed that they were heavier looking as well, and I find like when I wake up, like definitely looking fuller. It's kind of fun. My nipples are a lot darker and more sensitive than usual. So, yay. I'm definitely more emotional this past week. I'm under a lot of stress because I'm preparing to go to Europe next Wednesday, and I have a lot to get done, and yeah, I've been like really easy to cry. Like I haven't been crying a lot, but I did cry like just watching Sherlock Holmes last week. I nearly burst out crying just trying to buy shoes last week, and I feel like I can cry really easily even if I'm not actually crying. Yeah. Also my stomach is definitely rounder now, and my uterus is higher than one would expect for 16 weeks. At 16 weeks your uterus is somewhere between your pubic bone and your belly button, about halfway, and mine's like a little higher than that, my doctor said, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, the belly thing is more obvious, which I love. It's so much fun. Nausea. Feel like I've cracked the code as far as nausea's going for me. I haven't had a lot of nausea, but I did lose a lot of sleep on last Saturday due to work, and then I spent the next like 2 or 3 days feeling really disgusting and just like I was back in the first trimester, so that was fun. Lots of symptoms this week. I find it odd that I'm aware of my belly every day when I wake up. I wake up and I feel like my belly feels a little bigger and things feel a little different than they did when I went to sleep. I don't know if it makes sense, and that's why it's an oddity. This is my last vlog before I go to Europe next week. I might do another little like just before I go, see you guys later kind of update, but I don't know if I will. It just depends on how the time goes. And another special note is that Joe and I are having a lot of struggle deciding what to do as far as finding out the sex of the baby. Our anatomy scan is going to be the first week of July, just after Canada Day, when we get back. And that's the time at which, if we're going to find out the gender of the baby, that's when we'll find it out. So we don't know which way we want to go. There's lots of good reasons to wait and just leave it as a surprise. And there's lots of good reasons to find out the gender or the sex, depending on what you want to call it. And right now, I honestly can't tell you what I think. I mean, if I had the option to find out the sex of the baby tomorrow, I think I would pass on the option because I would just feel like I don't have enough information to make the decision. So, I don't know. I'm really torn. Okay, aside from, this is about finding out the sex of the baby. Aside from the surprise of waiting to find out the sex, can you guys come up with any benefits to waiting to find out the sex of your baby? Anything at all? Because I'm trying to weigh it out and I feel like I don't have enough of an opinion as far as waiting, because most people in our generation find out the sex of their baby. It's almost just presumed that you will, but I don't know about people's experiences of just waiting, so I'd love to hear what you have to say if you waited or you know someone who did wait to find out the sex. Stomach from the front and from the side. So you can see there's kind of like definitely rounder now, and my uterus, my belly button's here, and my uterus is like here apparently, so that makes sense because that's where the bump is. And front again, and this side. Yep. And I always forget to show you guys like my stomach just as my stomach. These pants are not like a maternity pant, but make me a little more decent here. Yeah, this is my stomach from the side. So just ignore the cat. Yeah, you can see that my uterus is about here, and you can see it's definitely like a little rounder now, which is really cool. So And let's do a quick weight. My weight is up a bit, which is good because I haven't been really gaining much so far. 128.4. Okay.